All right, all right, all right. Hello, fellow AI nerds. We are live in the build series part two. And this is all about building an AI business 100% ran by AI. So I'm building a business. If it's the first time watching this, I'm building a business 100% ran by AI that I'm going to fire myself from. And it's an experiment to see if it's even possible with OpenClaw, Claude Code, Paperclip, multiple tools I'll be using, it's tech stack I'll be showing, building everything in public, sharing all my knowledge, all my business experience, everything. And you guys are going to learn as much as possible. You're going to learn everything I'm doing. I'm going to be uh, basically doing something I've never done before. I don't even know if it's possible, but I think it'd be fucking cool. And I was just thinking today, I was like, and you guys probably have thought this or felt this at some point. You're thinking, dude, like I'm so behind when it comes to AI. Like I don't know anything. And I understand. I feel like that every day. Even though I do this shit every day, I still feel behind because a new model comes out, a new tool comes out, a new vibe coding platform, a new XYZ. And it's just like flooding my brain. And I'm like, how do I keep up with all this? So if you're in the same boat, let me know in the comments. Like if you've been a little overwhelmed, or you feel behind, or feel like you're not up to speed, and you're kind of just feeling like how do I keep up? Let me just share some stats with you to maybe help ease your mind a little bit. That helped me. So I went and looked some stuff up, and I talked to Max, my homie, my OpenClaw agent, and guess what, guys? There's only 1 to 3% of the world out of 8 billion people actually use AI every day. 1 to 3%. So we are light years ahead of anyone who hasn't done any AI stuff yet. So whether you're using chat, you're using Claude, you're using Gemini, you're maybe building your first agent, dude, it's fine. You're way ahead. Just stick with it. Stay consistent. Learn something every single day, and you're chilling. So no stress on that. Uh, we are going to go over a lot of cool stuff today. You're not only going to learn AI agents, OpenClaw, different strategies, how to get them to work together. But today I'm going to show you some business foundations because we all probably want to make some money, right? If you're watching this, you probably want to make some money. I'm assuming you're learning AI to make money. I mean, there's a lot of other cool shit you can do for yourself personally, but for the most part, people watching my YouTube channel want to leverage AI in a cool way to make some money, save some time, save energy, whatever it might be. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you some business foundations. There's no such thing as a get rich quick. That's the trap. You think like, oh, if I just get an AI and I just like build a quick business and I get money fast, and you know, that's not the right mentality. The mentality is to build a solid foundation with your business, leverage AI to amplify that, shorten the time frame it takes to succeed, and do it right. And the name of our company we came up with in the last stream, because this is part two, is Built Right Agency. So someone in the chat recommended that name. I bought the domain live on the last stream, and it's called Built Right Agency. And what we're doing is we're building a business for home services companies like plumbers, electricians, lawn care, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of them have crappy websites or they don't have a website. They're not ranked on SEO. They're missing out, and they don't want to pay 5K to an agency to build a website and online presence. So we're going to use AI to build a business that's going to be dramatically cheaper for them and dramatically faster, and all run by my AI agents. The site's going to be built, the SEO is going to be built. It's going to take payments, it's going to do iterations, it's going to go back and forth. It's going to be awesome. And holy shit, it looks like a super chat. This is actually my first ever super chat, if I'm reading this correctly. 20 NOK. 20 NOK. I'm not sure what currency that is, but whatever it is, thank you so much. Shout out to you. I'm going to give you a heart. a like. I've never received a super chat because I'm new to this live streaming thing. So that is a milestone for me right there. Thank you. Looks like it doesn't show me the whole name. Mohammed. I want to say Mohammed. There we go. Mohammed Hassan WT40C. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm excited to get into this stuff. We're going to give you amazing value today, me and Max. And yeah, thank you for the super chat, man. It gets me fired up to keep going. So beautiful. Let's just dive into it. What do you say? What do you say? So I'm going to share my screen right quick. And give me one moment to get everything gravy. We're going to go over some business fundamentals, and then we'll get into some building. It'll be really fun. All right, cool. So we are here. I'm just going to move this to my other screen. Cool. All right, now I can see everything. I can see everyone. I can see the chat. The chat's like super small. I wish it was bigger so I can actually see what you guys are saying. But I have to like lean in a little bit. That's okay. It's all good. All right, guys. So we got a name. The first thing you do in a business, you got to get the identity. What is this, right? We have a name, Built Right Agency, because we're going to build it right. Our agents are going to build this shit right. And then we got to come up with a mission, a vision, and some values. So when you starting a new business, you got to start with your identity. Who are you, and what's your goal? It's that simple. Who are you? What's your goal? Right. And we're going to establish some of that today. We already got the name. We'll dial in the mission, and we can kind of paint a vision. You know, the vision's already like, let's get to 10,000 in revenue and teach everyone by building in public and see if it's actually possible to have a business 100% ran by AI. We'll see. Let me just kind of go through these with you guys, and then we can come back to identity. Number two, you need an offer. What are you actually offering? What's the product? What's the service? Who's your customer? What do they look like? What do they care about? How much money they have? What's the problem you're trying to solve for them? Well, what's the price point they can afford for what you're offering and that you can afford to sell it at? And then positioning. What makes you different? What makes you like, what's your competitive edge compared to other businesses that are similar, right? What's your positioning? Next thing is legal and admin. You got to get a business entity. So you don't got to do this right away. You don't have to go out and buy an LLC or an S corp or do all that immediately. Prove the concept first, but eventually you get an LLC, so you're protected in case you get sued or something, right? It can't come after you. It come after the business, which is a separate entity. You get up a business bank account. So there's a lot of ways to do that. You can go to pretty much any bank and open up a business bank account. But you can't open a bank account until you have an LLC. Until you have like something called an EIN number. You set up a business email. It could be just a Gmail if you're bootstrapping and just getting started. But eventually you want a professional email. It just is better for deliverability, and people will trust it more, as more credibility. Domain, we already actually skipped ahead. We got a domain. We got builtright.agency is our domain. And then presence. You got to get seen, right? Whether, marketing, presence, whatever. Website's the best way to do it, to get seen by a lot of people all at once. You kind of establish a brand or a logo. What people see your logo, what do they think of? What do they feel? How do they remember you? And then how do they contact you, right? Phone number, email, chat bot. How are they getting a hold of you? How are they connecting with your business? Maybe they call in and talk to a rep, some type of rep. And we might even do that. So this is going to be 100% AI business. I think it'd be fun to have like a phone they can call into, and they talk to an AI agent and answers all their questions and maybe even sells them. That'd be crazy. If I get an AI agent to sell a product like this, I think we can do it. All right. CLSB1K is going to have to catch you later. Yeah, I took your name. Built Right. Thank you for the name. All right. You can watch the recording later. No stress. And then number 5, operations. Process, payments, delivery, all the moving parts of your business, right? Like, this is going to be all my AI agents doing a lot of this stuff, all this admin work. like emailing the client back and forth, taking the payment through Stripe, delivering the product, delivering the website when it's done to the client, making sure they're happy, answering any questions, making any iterations, quality control, all the internal operations behind the scenes to make the business run and function. And then growth. Like, how do you scale it? How do you grow it? How do you generate more leads? How do you get more sales? How do you retain clients? How do you get clients to recommend you and refer you? So then you get other clients without having to spend money on leads or time and energy on getting leads and sales. If you've been in business at any point, you understand that a referral is a lot easier to close than some cold lead from the internet, right? So those are the six, real quick: identity, offer, legal and admin work, presence, marketing, getting known, your website, digital presence, operations, all the moving parts of your business, and then growth, getting sales, retention, and scaling up your business and launching, right? Those are like the six, I guess, simple ways to explain, like, the foundation of a business. So we need to come back here. We got the name on the last call because I'm building this along with you guys. It's not just me building this, and I'm not just building it for me. I'm building it so we can all learn together if this is even possible, and learn more about business, learn more about AI and AI agents and different tools and piecing them all together. And this is the future of what's going to be possible with AI now that it's almost fully agentic after OpenClaw came out a couple months ago. Now AI can basically take over your whole computer and do stuff that humans can do on a computer, which is mind blowing. It's game changing. It's never been possible until now. So we are in the wild, wild motherfucking west of AI. You guys are all at the forefront. If you're watching this right now, you are at the forefront. Don't feel like you're behind. Don't feel like you don't know enough. Don't feel like you're dumb. You're slow. You can't catch up. You are way ahead. As long as you stick with this, you continue to learn. You're consistent. You're tuning into my live streams. You're liking. You're commenting. You're engaging. All that good stuff. You're doing just fine. So we got the name, Built Right Agency. We got to come up with the mission. We got to come up with what is our mission. So I kind of have an idea, and we can pull up Max to help us if we need to. Let's see here, Max. Hey, Max, we're trying to come up with a mission statement for Built Right Agency. I'll give you some ideas. We want to help home service businesses that don't want to spend 5K on an agency. They want to be able to come up with a website for whether it's a new business or they've been around, updated website. It has good SEO, can be seen and found and generate leads online and found on AI platforms and Google, and it just looks modern and up to date. And we do it at a fraction of the cost because we're leveraging AI agents. And the vision is to also build an entire business ran by AI, so other people can do the same and they can learn along the process as we build this thing, and get to 10K in revenue a month is the ultimate goal. If that's possible, that would be insane. Fully ran, 100% ran by AI. Help us come up with a great mission statement. If you guys don't have Whisper Flow, dude, it saves you so much time. So much time. Whisper Flow is like talk to text. So you can just talk to text, and it's super fast, and you don't have to type it all out. Your fingers don't have to get tired. All right, Max, what's Max saying? All right, these are kind of short for a mission statement, but that's what he says. Professional websites for home service businesses at a fraction of the cost, powered by AI. Is that really a mission statement, or is that more of like a slogan? All right, that seems more like a slogan. We want a company mission statement for home service businesses. Um, you can scratch the 10K a month thing. That's more for internal. But it's just something we can post on the website of our Built Right Agency of helping home service businesses at a fraction of the cost. And it's important for you guys to kind of see how I think through this stuff and how I talk to my agent and how I don't just accept everything he tells me, and I critique and shape and use my own brain as he's my thinking partner. We're bouncing ideas off each other. It's not like let AI do 100% of the thinking for me. That's where people go wrong, where they just let AI do everything. When it comes to thinking, you got to think with it like it's a business partner, and you're bouncing you're it's giving you ideas, you're giving it ideas, and you kind of like form something that's solid. So that's the mentality when you're working with your AI agent, your AI assistant, to empower home service businesses with professional SEO optimized websites to help them get found, build credibility, and grow without the traditional agency cost. I like that. I like that. That kind of sums it up. I'm just kind of skimming through these here. I think the first one, this one's awesome. Let's go with this for the mission statement, and let's save this. All right, that's solid mission statement. Now, what are our values? So we got our vision, mission, values. We got our name, our mission. The vision is 10K a month, and to help. What's a good? Let's think of the vision. You guys can go in the chat and share a little bit. Obviously, the vision is to get this agency to 10K a month and beyond. And what would be the vision for the company to help these home service agents, home service businesses? Okay. So Max is coming up with some suggestions here. Hopefully you guys can read this. Maybe I'll make it bigger. Make this a little bit bigger. A world where every home service business has a professional online presence, regardless of budget. I like that. I like that. I like that. That's a cool vision for this business. Let's use this for the vision. And then also add build a agency to 10K a month in revenue, and teach others how to do it all live along the way in the process. Sweet. All right, cool. We're cooking now. We're establishing our identity. What's our values? What do we value? I value quality work, honesty, fast deliverability, simple, easy to work with, and reliable. These are the values. L Whisper says, sounds good, sounds good. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so those are our values. All right. Product. So for those of you who don't know, our product is a website, a simple website, because home service people, they're really good at what they do, like painting, like electrical work, yard work, et cetera, right? They're good at their craft, and most of them aren't super techy. They don't know how to build a website. They don't really use AI, and they just need someone to do it for them. And they need it to be done quick and affordable and match their brand, right? So our product is delivering just a simple, modern, easy to navigate website that actually shows up on Google or shows up on AI search. That's our product, and our customer is any home service person that has an old website and needs to be updated, or they have no website and they need one from scratch. The price, I'm still going to hone in the price. We can adjust if needed, depending on how much I'm going to see, how much it's going to cost in tokens for my agents. But the price probably around, if I want it to be really affordable, because most people will pay like $1,000 for a website, 2,000, 3,000, depending on the complexity and quality and that kind of thing. But if I can get it for like 400 bucks, 3 to 400 maybe, I think that'd be a steal if it's a high quality website at that price. And and if it costs me maybe 100 bucks or like 50 bucks to produce, I still profit. They get a great deal, they get a quality site, everyone wins. So I got to dial in the price. We'll see how it goes. But that off the top of my head, that's what I'm thinking. And then the positioning is it goes along with our mission statement. It's like, uh, helping home service businesses be equally found online and have a high quality website and be competitive, right? And we're positioning ourselves to help the ones that don't have a new website. Maybe they're newer in business and they want something affordable and quick. So that's our positioning. I got to make an email. Maybe I'll do it on the call. Maybe I'll do it later. I just got to create a Gmail account for Built Right Agency. Got the domain already. I'm just going to use my doing business as my current business, and then as things grow, I can like go and invest in a new entity and get a new bank account and all that set up later. Website. So we got to build a website. We got to come up with a logo. Uh, yeah, maybe we'll just come up with a logo right now. And you guys tell me what you think. That'd be kind of fun. I think we should do that. All right, Max. Let's go back to Max. Hey, Max. I think it's time to come up with a really solid logo for this. And based on our values, based on everything you know about this 100% AI business, can you give me three different logo options? I want to keep it simple, not too fancy, very clear on what it is we do. And you can use some letters in the logo if you want, or you could just be completely creative. Give me like actually like five to look from, and you can use my Google Gemini, my Nano Banana, to design them if you'd like, and then just send them here on Telegram when you're done. All right, cool. So Max is working on the logo, and we'll continue here. Uh, I'm still trying to determine. I want some type of CRM, something to kind of manage all these leads. I might just keep it in an Excel spreadsheet for now, but there's a couple CRMs I'm looking at, and they're very AI powered. So I might do a future video on that, on what I determine what CRM to use. A CRM is a customer relation management, if you guys don't know. And that helps you manage your customers, moving around along the pipeline. They're interested, they purchased, they're waiting for the product, you deliver the product, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. So that is what I'm still determining, the CRM. But I was going back and forth with my agent, with Max, yesterday, because I want all these agents. Let me show you something cool if you guys haven't seen this yet. Let me just put my password. This so I can SSH to my Mac Mini through Tailscale, if you're curious about it. And I got something called 3D Claw. And it's running a little slow just because it's SSH'd to my Mac Mini. So sometimes it runs slow, sometimes it runs fast. But here's all the homies. I pre-built these agents, just basically gave them a name and a little bit of who they are, but I still have to actually train them much, much more. And these are all the agents that I think I'm going to need to run this business. Everything from getting the lead to delivering the product automatically. But I don't know yet. I might have to get rid of some agents that are kind of duplicating the same work, or I might have to add some more. But I just think this is so cool. So this is what's it called? 3D Claw. It's a open source. It's free. You can plug your open claw into it. So, and I'm using it so you guys can use it too, and you can have access to it. So then you can learn along with me if you want to tap into this. But you can like go into your agent and you can like design them. So it's kind of like a video game. So it's almost like I'm treating a business like a video game. And the better I do at this video game, I actually make real money versus fake money. So yeah. Yeah. So L Whisper makes a good point. The more agents you have, the more wiring, it's more of a headache. So if I can minimize the amount of agents I need to complete all this, I will. and we're going to figure that out together. But what's cool is I can actually go through and go through and it gives me a nice graphical user interface of my agents, so I can change their sole MD or something like that, right? Or their user MD, their heartbeat, the cron jobs, everything needed. And then what's another thing I learned is like I need them all to kind of be on the same page. So what I'm going to actually do is use Supabase as the brain of this operation. So I made a whole new project, and it's just called uh, Bill Wright Agency. And I got some tables here, and I'm going to have Max kind of build out more of the columns. But it's essentially the point of this is like it's one brain where all the agents can check to see if one other agent finished their job yet and to pick up where they left off. And I'll also probably have it to where there's a human in the loop like me, just to make sure everything's like golden for quality assurance in the beginning. And then once I feel confident that they can do all their jobs uh, very well, then I can slowly start to pull myself out of this business and have it try to run fully operationally with just the AI agents. Uh, yeah, and for those that are just tuning in, so a couple new people just tuning in here. I'm actually streaming this live on Surge as well. So I'm not just streaming on YouTube. If you haven't checked out Surge yet, I'm streaming live on Surge. This is my profile. If you guys want to go here and give me some love, it's in the comments. Surge.xyz/discovery/Zach Babears AI. If you want to come here and just like ignite this project so it gets like found and pushed up. So I'm streaming on Surge. Surge is awesome. It just launched. They're actually one of the sponsors of this video. And what's cool about Surge is that everything is transparent. So they are, first of all, paying people to build in public and launch their projects. So if you're working on any vibe coded project and you want to get users, you want to find investors, this is the place to do it because there's a ton of people watching, a ton of people plugged into Surge. It's kind of like Reddit meets Y Combinator. So it's like a community meets investors and mentorship all in one place. They've got tons of huge companies backing them up. Here's them on X. You can go check them out on X, follow them. They're based, from lablab.ai. That's the number one ecosystem for uh, hackathons, all sorts of cool projects from lablab.ai. And then they created Surge. So come check it out. Let me see if you can find, you can go and you can discover different projects. They're doing like an ignition race. You can make 100 grand just for building something you're already building. And you can go and discover tons of different projects here. Let me go back to the home. You guys come check this out. So I'm live right now. We have a few other people that are live right now. It's brand new. So if you want to be like the first on a platform before anyone else, this is the time to do it. But yeah, come give my project some love here. And then, make an account, check out Surge. I'm going to be streaming on YouTube and Surge for this entire thing. So I'll be on both. But wanted to give a quick shout out to Surge for helping here and getting this thing live and sponsoring this whole build series. So yeah, so back to what I was saying. I'm using Supabase, which is a database which you can basically make for free, but mine is a paid account. I think it's like $10 a month for a Supabase account. So that's how I'm doing it, at least to get all my agents to talk together and be on the same page and have the same brain. So yeah, just kind of want to give you a little background. So right now my agents aren't talking to each other. So David T Co 8HP. My agents are not talking to each other yet, but they will be. And you guys are going to learn as I learn how to effectively get them to hand things off. And I believe having a database like Supabase will be really solid if they're all connected to that. So then they can communicate with each other and hand things off effectively. So that's the plan. That's the whole plan with that. I'm also building on Paperclip. So this is a Paperclip is Really cool. It's another free open source software. So I'm using Paperclip so you guys can learn alongside with me and get these same tools. It's just a open source tool. It looks kind of like this. I can see all my agents. I can see my build organization and how it's all built out. So check it out. Yeah. Uh, I'm still learning Paperclip. I'm not super good at it, but I think it's a great way to get agents to talk to each other and get them all on the same page and set goals and create issues, which are tasks essentially, and track everything and see how my different agents are doing, see their activity, what they have to do on their backlog, how much tokens they're using, et cetera, et cetera. So that is the idea of Paperclip, but I still am setting it up. So as I learn more and I set it up, you guys will learn along with me. All right, so let's go back to Max. I think he is actually done with. Okay, we got some logos, some simple logos here. Let's see. Built right agency. That looks very basic. Okay, I said simple. Maybe it was a little too simple. That's not bad. Do we have a vote? Let's say, okay, anyone watching live right now? This is number one. This is number two. This is number three. This is number four and number five. Which one should we start with? Should I have him make a couple more? Or should I have him, or should we just pick one of these five? What do you guys think? Me personally, number three. Yeah, I was gonna say number three as well. Uh, Doug Chambers, 4388. Yeah, number three. It needs Max with the tool belt. I like that. David T, Max with the tool belt. Oh, okay. Yeah, a tool belt. Maybe he's got a hammer and he's like working on something that looks like this. So it's like he's building the site, like Max is building the site. Yeah, make okay. So I like that. So hey Max, I like the built right agency. Then the third one that has the right in the light and blue colors. Can you add a little worker, which is like you, Max, and he's like using a hammer or some type of tool on some type of like website icon, so it looks like he's building it, and add him to that third one, and in a creative way that looks good, looks clean, and then do three different versions of it so we can take a look. Yeah, that'll be funny. I like that idea. You gotta have Max in there. He's the one doing all he's running the show, so he deserves to be in the logo. That's fun. Okay, we'll come back here in a second. We'll see what Max comes up with. He said, Doug says, Doug Chambers, make it right in neon. Make the right in neon so it like pops more. Sure. Yeah, we can take a look and see what that looks like. Yeah. Yeah, that's fun. Now we need to just like what would be next? We could kind of start planning out the website, I think, a little bit here. We'll go back and look at these guys, watch them walk around. We can start planning out the website. Uh, Obviously, it's got to be pretty good, right? Because if businesses are going to come check it out, they got to be impressed by it, and they want a website from us. So it's got to. I think it's got to be pretty professional and built right, no pun intended, and have like cool animations, clean. We got to figure out our colors first, I guess, our company colors, so that maybe we dial in this logo, we get the right color scheme, and then we talk with Max a little bit and have them code it up. Maybe I'll use Opus and Claude Code. Maybe I'll use like 5.4 Codex, have them code it up, and we can take a look and see what we can get the website looking like. But it's gotta be dialed in. It's gotta look good. Otherwise, no one's gonna fucking buy our websites if ours sucks. Uh, already have an agent, Harold. He's really good at SEO and like helping along with that. So yeah. Uh, L Whisper 28. Just as long as busy. A lot of people are looking for. Oh, cool. He's done here. A lot of people are losing the palette on busyness. I think even if that even makes sense, I don't know. Yeah, I think simple is always better, dude. Like, I agree. David says Figma files are not too much money on them. I think on the M forest. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, we're gonna come back. I think Max has cooked up a couple more. It's a little bit better. Okay, I like this. This is a little bit better. That's too robotic looking. Yeah, I like he's got a hard hat. That's kind of cool too. What do you guys think? Better one, two, or three? I won't say anything until you guys say something because I don't want to influence your judgment. One, two, or three? Anyone in the chat? I'd take two and tweak it some more. Yeah, I was leaning towards two. Yeah, number two. Okay, you both say two. Mohammed Hassan says two. Whisper says two. David. Okay. Uh, I agree. Max seems pretty happy. Yeah. Hey, Max. Everyone likes number two, where he's got the hard hat on. That one's pretty solid. Can you give us like three more similar renditions of that, and then use some color psychology? Like I do like those colors, but if you could do some research, maybe send Scout out to do a little research on color psychology on like what is friendly, inviting, what people would want to spend money on, what looks valuable as a logo, and then design the next three iterations of that option number two we just talked about. It doesn't hurt to do a little research to see like psychologically what is appealing to people. And Whisper saying blow up the image. Yeah, we'll make it a little bit bigger so it's not blurry and shit. But here's how it looks like so you guys can see it better if you're looking at your in your cell phones. Built right. This is so awesome. We're building a business live together from the ground up, from scratch on YouTube. This is cool. This is the future. We can do it quickly with AI. This wouldn't be possible uh, long ago, maybe even like a year ago, because of how quick AI can come up with stuff and build sites and logos and vision statements and mission statements and like this stuff used to take a lot of time and a lot of thinking. And we're doing it. We're 37 minutes in, and we already got a logo, we got a mission statement, we got a name, we got some basics down. So this is pretty exciting. I like this one how it is. I'm going to save it really quick. Okay. So Scott's researching some color psychology, and then and color psychology is just going to be smart to do because, uh, why not, right? Like sometimes people pick colors that they like just because they like. Oh, my favorite color is blue, so I'm going to make the logo blue. And sometimes that's okay, but like you actually, it's not like you that's going to be buying it. It's what it's who's actually buying it is what matters. So um, yeah, so what it comes down to is you need to create something that yeah feels good for you, but also like what the user or the customer actually wants and will buy and cares about. Uh, so it's like finding that balance when you're creating a business or a product or a service. Like you got to create a win-win situation, and it's I kind of want to share a concept with you guys. Have you ever heard of Ikigai? Oh, red, yellows, and oranges and greens. That's what. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea for more like service workers. But Ikigai. Have you guys heard of Ikigai? Probably not. Ikigai. Let me show you guys what Ikigai is. It's a old, I believe, Chinese like philosophy. But let me grab an image. When you're building a business, if you could do something along these lines, I'm like way too zoomed in. Okay, that's annoying. All right. Can you guys see this? Try to zoom in. I want to zoom in without it freaking blowing up the image. There we go. All right. Well, we're going to do a little personal development here. So you want to find what you're good at, what the world needs, what you love, and what you can be paid for. So if you can combine all those four, and then right in the middle is the ikigai, because now you're just like thriving, right? Because you're actually working and creating and building without it feeling like work. And people are grateful for it and it's valuable and you love to do it and you get paid for it. Like if you it's not always the case where it's going to land right in the middle like that, but if you can get as close to the middle as possible, you are thriving, dude. You're crushing it at life, and life is on easy mode at this point. So, something to think about, food for thought. Wanted to bring this up. It came to mind. I felt called to share it. So, there you go. Take it out, take it how you want it. Okay. Ikigai. All right, we'll go back to the homies. All right, I think Max is done. Let's see what he's come up with here. Oh, he's got some color palettes, charcoal, professional, clean, white. All right, run it with all those colors. Give me like 5 different examples. All right. Yeah, you were right, Whisper. Uh, orange. You mentioned orange. That's a solid color. Charcoal, teal, navy. Yeah, solid. Yeah, we'll see what Max comes up with here. And then I'll show you guys here in a second when he's done. Um, awesome. So let me pull this back down. Oh. Dude, I need to have Max clean up my dashboard, my desktop. Max, clean my desktop. It's dirty. Yeah, we're Max, where'd you go? Max, clean my desktop. He's coming back with some more. I just gotta figure out where he went. Where'd he go? He's coming back with some more logos here. Oh, here it is. All right, guys, what do you think? That's like worse. That's not bad. That's not bad. Uh, FSGKIA3489. My business. Okay, we are building a business from scratch that's going to help home services, any home service business, uh, have a website built for them and get found on Google and AI search really inexpensively. So instead of paying an agency $5,000 to build everything out and get shown on Google and SEO and do all that, we're going to have a full team of AI agents building the business for them. And then the process, you guys are going to learn how to build a business, how to use AI agents to potentially run 100% of your business. And I'm using a bunch of different tools like OpenClaw and everything to make this possible. So hopefully that's my little elevator pitch to you. And hopefully that makes sense. But we're trying to determine a logo. We got a mission statement. We got a name. We got a domain. Now we got to get a logo. I don't really like that. I kind of like these two. So this is 1. Don't like that one. 2, 3, 4, 5. If you guys want to put in the chat, and even if you're watching the replay, just let me know in the chat what you guys think too. Which logo do you like the best? I'm kind of torn between these two. This guy looks like he's about to bust a fucking laptop with the hammer, and that's probably not a good idea. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I was vibing with this one too, for sure. Thank you guys for being so active in the chat. Appreciate that. I was vibing with this one. So it's between this one and this one. So we're kind of like, This dude looks happy as hell, but they both look kind of happy. So apparently these are the colors. These are like a better color scheme. Yeah, yeah, I do kind of like this slightly more. They're both great, but this one slightly more. Yeah. Doug's says 3 is better. Yeah. I think we're just gonna go with this guy. I think this is the winner. I'm gonna save it. Okay. We really like this. So I think I could just tell Max, like, yo, we're going with this one. Hey Max, we love the third one down here. It's really solid. Uh could you make like a full brand kit with this? Like save the color hex codes, save the logo, make the logo high quality, like a high quality version of it. Um, and the font we used and what font we should use for the website and that kind of thing. And then also create like a inverted version of it. So like if we the website does dark mode or something, like there's a nice inverted version of it. And also create a favicon to go with it. So we have a little icon at the top tab or whatever. And yeah, just go full brand kit with these colors, this logo. We're gonna roll with this for Built Right Agency. So I just did talk to text for those that are tuning in. It's called Whisper Flow. Saves you a hell of a lot of time. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Whisper says, Whisper 3333333. Lots of threes. I like that face. I like that face. I like the color in the other one, but I like how the face is facing towards everybody. Yeah, agreed. Dude, with the amount of help I'm getting from Al Whisper, I might have to give you some equity or some profit sharing. We might have to work together on this. Thank you for the support. So Max is building it right now. Hell yeah, we're getting a brand kit built. Exciting stuff. We got the identity. We got our values. We got this pretty much dialed in. We're getting our website that's going to display our offer dialed in as well. We are making hella progress. Yeah, we made great progress today. I think this is really solid. Really, really grateful for the help, the support, everyone tuning in, building this live. I'm going to learn along with you guys. Yeah, yeah, we're putting a lot of thought into this. We want to do it right. We want to build it right. We want to do it right. Have fun in the process. Make a lot of money. Help a lot of people. That's the idea. So yeah, with that, um, yeah, I'm gonna open it up to any more Q&A before we close out this session. But a lot of production. I think we made some great progress, and I will be streaming live again probably early next week. And we'll just continue building the business, building everything with these agents. The more I learn, the more I'll share with you guys. I'm teasing the idea of starting a community. I don't have one. A lot of people are asking me if I should start one, and I just don't have one yet. So maybe in the future, and it'll be a lot more advanced stuff than what I teach here on YouTube. But if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, notifications, share this with video with people that you want to share with your friends, other business owners, and people that want to learn AI, learn how to make it practical, usable, that actually makes you money and is effective. So uh, with that, let me see any other. Let me see the chat. I just want to say thank you. This is something that I think YouTube is missing. People who actually do it. So thank you, thank you. You're welcome, man. Thank you for being so engaged. Whisper, yeah. Shout out to you and shout out to the super chat earlier from I think it was Mohammed. Yeah, Mohammed Hassan. Thank you, bro. First super chat ever I've ever received. That's exciting. Milestone achieved. Can't wait. And if you guys haven't jumped on Surge yet, jump on Surge. It's in the description below. Like my profile, push my project or ignite it so that it can get seen and more people can learn and grow and help build this business. So with that, I will end the stream and see you guys next week. But I appreciate you. See you in the next one.